Hi, good morning to all of you. I hope you all are doing fine. As you all know, we have been discussing the nature of belief and experience for last couples of days. And today we would conclude this topic which is going on under the title the characterization of belief and experience. So let's go ahead and see what is there for all of us. But it is all the experientials and not based on any love, trust, faith. All these things have no place in this form of inquiry. So what we found till now is that there is only experience in this very moment into which we are living and nothing else. And what we call the belief, it is our own misunderstanding on the very same experience. Because the belief by itself is non-existent, it does not exist at all. So if somehow we came to know the nature of experience, the so-called believer and the belief will vanish from its imaginary place. And it will never come back to look into our own natural state. It will never turn up again. So we have experienced the presence of this world, not only this world, so whatever is there in any form of experience, we have experienced it. And we have also experienced the absence of this world or any other experience that we have in our life. So this presence and absence, the experience of the presence of the world, experience of the absence of the world, it has to be seen as one form of experience. It is one experience. Who experience all these things? Presence, absence, who experience all these things? Conventionally, we always say it's I that experience all these things. But I is only a belief. There's a reason behind it. I found to be claiming to be awake in one set of experience, whereas it found to be missing from its own experiencing quality in another set of experience. Now it is awake, it say I'm awake, I'm experiencing, whereas in dream experience it found to be missing. It does not retain its physical attribute, physical organ, physical consciousness, but the experience goes on at the cost of believer. Believer is missing, experience goes on. So look into the experience. Experience is there. Whether you are there or you are not there, the experience is there. Now experience can go on only if there is a wakeful state. Otherwise experience is not possible at all. It is an impossible thing. So experience is there. It is not only there, but also getting noticed in its own wakeful presence. Believer is not there, experience is there. Do you believe it? You experience it. I will give you an example to have a better understanding over this issue. It is just like the sun in the sky that never disappears from its own presence. Somewhere it's our own belief that has taken the disappearance of the sun from this part of world as a fact. But sun never disappear, Sun never disappear. It's our belief that it disappear. It's our belief that appear again. But sun is ever awake there. So similarly, our sense of presence or sense of experience, it is ever present there. It is ever awake. What disappear is our own belief that I am a man experiencing this world. It disappears in another set of experience. Experience goes on, but only my belief that I'm a kind of person, man, body, all these things are missing in another set of experience. Experience goes on. So it is our own set of experience that missing. Yes, but we have to understand again and again repeatedly then how experience can go on in my own absence, in the absence of my own consciousness. Experience goes on. Still it appears it's me only. You see, what is that me? Which is not a belief but the wakeful presence of experience. Well, it is known that the experience goes on and on, even at the cost of the believer. The experience can go on only in its own wakeful state. Otherwise, it is impossible to have any experience. Now, the experience happen because of its own wakeful state, not because there is a believer who claim that I'm awake to this experience and I'm not awake to this type of experience. You see, experience happen because of its own wakeful state. Believer is found to be missing in this state of experiencing. Now the believer is left behind. We are analyzing this set of experience. Experience by itself is neither true nor false. This is the next stage. We have come from the belief to the experience. Now we will go from the experience to another set of reality that is there. So experience by itself is neither true nor false because it continues to happen in its ever awake presence, wakeful presence. The experiences are found to be transitory, fragmentary, you can say passing in nature, and despite all these things, its ever wakeful presence remain unchanged. And why I call it ever awake? Because it is never known to disappear with the disappearance of this particular state of experience. So nor is it known to appear with the appearance of another set of experience. Let us say it does not disappear with the disappearance of this wakeful experience, waking state experience. It does not disappear with it, nor does it appear with the experience of dream or sleep. It is ever awake equally. But there is huge shift in the quality of experience, and it is registered. The quality of experience, gross experience registered. This what we call dream experience is usually called in Vedantic terminology subtler experience. Then there is a casual experience. There is a shift in the quality of experience. But what is that presence which is ever awake equally and does not register any change into its own nature? That's ever awake. Now the same thing happened in the deep sleep state when even the experience of the body, mind and world shut. Now tell me even one person who did not experience this thing. What is that presence where the experience of the body, mind and the world shut? It is just like non-existent entities. This experience has to be looked into. The presence is there because of which the experience of the non-experience of all these things happen. These things are there or not there, just like the believer is there or not there, doesn't make any sense. So all these things are missing in that experience. And what is that presence? So does this presence change from this state of experience to the casual state of experience and the waking state of experience? All these things are experience. It never used to any change. Now does this presence miss from its own presence? Only the absence of body, mind, world is known. Believer is not. Experience is there. But experience means that these things are missing there. So what is that presence which is not missing to its own presence, you see? It is ever awake there. Experience comes, experience goes. But this ever awake presence is there. Can we name this? You see, ever self-existing proof. Can we name it? Or if I ask you, do you see it? No. Do you deny it? You cannot deny it. It is present there, you see. We all experience the death of the body, mind and the world. Yet we continue with the same because we appear to experience this world separately. This world is experience as much the experience of the sleep and the dream. Their experience happening to its ever-present content called consciousness. It's ever-present. We cannot deny it. We cannot name it, you see. Look into your own experience. This consciousness, which I call the presence, cannot be named. Name it. What is that presence into which the experience of the absence of the body, mind and the world happens? The same presence is here which cause all my experience of this waking world. This world is not a waking world. It's experience and happens only because of its wakeful state, wakeful presence, which is called consciousness. In Vedantic terminology we call it Chetana. In Sanskrit it is called Chetana, consciousness, ever awake. The same is called awareness. into which all these experiences are known to be nothing, because the presence is same, experience continue to happen. Presence is ever awake, and the experience continue to change the quality of its experience, but the ever awake content that I call the consciousness is ever same. It does not register any change into it. The same is called awareness, the same is called liberation, moksha. You are in ever moksha state. And same is called in religious forum, it's called God. Apart from this, there is no God that you can deal with, that you can think upon, that you can kiss, that you can touch the feet. That's all in the religious world that is going on and on. Such God does not exist at all. Even if you deny, you are not denying it, because it does not exist at all. But exist, you cannot deny, even at this cost, that the believer is not there, even the experience is not there. Experience is not there is presence, and the experience is there, it is also presence. It is presence that is there. Experience continue to happen. So with this, I would like to wind up this discussion. Hope we like it, and I will come up with a new topic to discuss with all of you shortly. Thank you.